By burying Ahmed Gaid Salah, Algeria buries an entire era to open a new page since he was in charge for 15 years. What is happening this Wednesday is described as historic because this man was present throughout this popular movement that began on February 22nd. He pushed former President Abdelaziz Bouteflika to resign after 20 years at the head of the country, but he was quickly challenged since he began to raise the tone while the street calls for a civil and non-military state. The protesters, just to make the people understand the situation, the protesters actually said that they did not understand why General Ahmed Gaid Salah delivered at least 3 speeches a week since the resignation of Bouteflika, and also made harsh remarks towards the demonstrators when they used to take the street peacefully and continue to come out to claim the departure of the entire system that Ahmed Gaid Salah has represented. He also imposed presidential elections on December 12, while the Hirak, the popular movement, rejected. And barely a week after the election of Abdelmajid Tebboune, who is considered to be the favorite candidate of Ahmed Gaid Salah, Algerians learned this brutal death as a result of the heart attack. All Algerians know only this man at the head of the army since 24. It's normal to ask questions about the future of the country and the army too. The funeral is now taking place and will soon be over. An impressive crowd accompanied the funeral procession, and it's currently in the cemetery of El Alia. It should be noted that the state has mobilized free transit passes for citizens to gather them at the funeral, but it must be, we have to say that this man also had people who consider him as a hero, deserving of this funeral until then reserved for heads of state.